Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Are you weary today? Are you tired? Do you feel like you've just been pulling and fighting and pushing and not sure how much more you can carry? Well, Matthew 11:28 tells us, it says, "Come to me, all who are weary and heavy burdened, and I will give you rest." Jesus wants to carry your cares. He wants to help you with that. In fact, those verses go on to say, in Matthew 11, go on to say, "Cast your cares upon me, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light." A yoke, most of you know, a yoke was used to yoke oxen together to connect two animals together. And what that did was it made the burden easier for that first animal. Instead of trying to carry the burden, instead of trying to pull a load all by itself, it now had a second partner there carrying it with them, making it much easier and lighter. Also, the yoke was specifically made to the animal's neck, so it relieved the pressure, it was more comfortable to carry, and it kept that animal from going this way and that way and turning when it wanted to and trying to get away. So it made a partnership. It brought two animals together working in a partnership, making the load much easier. Now, Jesus tells us to cast our cares upon him because his yoke is easy and his burden is light. So there's a couple of things there. First, we have to give him our burdens. We have to cast our cares on him. Those things that you're carrying with you, whether it be a job or a relationship that you're having a hard time dealing with, something from your past. We carry our baggage with us, all of the things that we've dealt with before, our childhood, our trauma, all these things that we try to lug behind us as we try to follow a straight path and end up going to the right, going to the left, and carrying this big load of stuff. How are we ever supposed to get anywhere? Right? Am I right? So Jesus tells us to cast those cares on him, and then also to take his yoke because his yoke is easy and his burden is light. Right? So if Jesus comes beside us and partners with us, then it is so much easier for us to carry this load. We can cast our cares on him and partner with him, which then allows us and enables us to walk forward easier and to be less apt to go travel to the left and the right because we have his yoke with us, guiding us, keeping us on the path, and enabling us to continue to go forward. So I encourage you today that if you are feeling heavy, if you're feeling like you're struggling, cast those cares upon him. If you have to do it all day long for 2 or 3 days or 2 or 3 weeks, whatever it takes to replace that, every time you're feeling heavy, just, Jesus, I cast my cares on you. Help me to not pick them back up, right? And just replace it with thoughts of positivity if you can. With, Jesus' yoke is easy and his burden is light. I cast my cares on him and I take up the yoke of Christ. His yoke is easy and his burden is light. Just begin to fight that mental baggage that you deal with and carry. And I believe that it will also affect your physical and your spiritual as well. So have a great day. I love you guys. I'm praying, and know that with Christ, we've got this and we can do this. So go forward and make it great today. Love you.